Hey gang, AV here. I've just recently been at the comic store, which I haven't been for a while. I mean, it's been a few months since I picked up my pull bin, my subscription box, or whatever term you're familiar with. Basically, between the holidays and just catching up after the holidays, I just haven't been able to afford to empty my bin. So, anyhow, today my tax return hit, and now I could afford to actually go and get my comics. Bittersweet information for that, which I will probably touch on at the end of the video, but for now, let's look at what I got. So I have G.I. Joe number 244, which has Storm Shadow and Snake Eyes on the cover. 245. These are the IDW G.I. Joe run, written by Larry Hama, which continues the original Marvel Comics run, just in case you're unaware. 246, with the female Snake Eyes on there. 247. 248. 249, I know. It's been a while. Now we have the Mighty Thor number 23. The Mighty Thor number 700. Mighty Thor number 701. Mighty Thor 702. I know. It's been a while. Mighty Thor 703. I have a lot of catching up to do, apparently. Mighty Thor number 704. And a one-shot, which is Thor number 1, Where Walk the Frost Giants, which has the Odin Son Thor in there. Looking forward to that one. Hellboy and the BPRD number 1955. Occult Intelligence, number 2. Hellboy has probably been the most consistently enjoyable character I have read over the last 20 years. If I have not come out and said that in any of my videos, there. I have said it now. He has consistently been the most enjoyable character to read over the last 20 years. Hellboy. Awesome. Hellboy and the BPRD, 1955, issue number 3. Again, Occult Intelligence. The whole miniseries aspect of this particular line for Hellboy is a little bit confusing to follow, I will admit. I wish it was sequential numbers, but I understand why they do it in little miniseries depending on the story. I totally get that. But at the same time, as a long-term collector, it is a little confusing. Although, having the year up there does make it a little easier. Hellboy and the BPRD, 1955, Burning Season. Apparently a one-shot because I don't see an issue number. Okay. Hellboy, Krampusgnia. Excuse me. I've had a couple shots this evening. As par for the course, because I am making a comic book video, and that is what you guys expect when you watch a comic book video, isn't it? For me to be a little tongue-tied and for me to be a little intoxicated. I mean, that is what you tune in for, isn't it? I hope so, because that is what I am when I film these things. And it's due in no small part to the fact that as a Wednesday regular at my comic store, even though it has been a couple months since I've hung out, I do partake in a little bit of the you know, the spirits, as you would say, while I'm there. But it's always fun. It's always a good time. It's always hanging out with friends and enjoying each other's company and exchanging stories and whatnot. But anyhow, yes, I am tongue-tied, and yes, I cannot pronounce that word. But I'm looking forward to reading it. Then we have Haunted, Baron Werewolf's, not werewolf, Werewolf's Haunted Library. All new. Issue number 29. Believe it or not, this was in the dollar bin. And this is the first of, I believe, 13 books I pulled from the dollar bin this evening. And you will not believe some of the books that I actually pulled from the dollar bin. This is one of them. Now, granted, it does have some issues. It's not going to be high grade by any standards, but it's still readable. It's still going to be good. I'm still going to enjoy it a hell of a lot more than some of the modern books I'm sure I picked up. But hey, that's awesome. Balder the Brave, number 1. They did have issue number 2, and they had issue number 4, which I probably should have grabbed from the dollar bin too, but if I enjoy this one, I will go back and get them. Hopefully, I can find issue number 3 to finish off the series. But anyhow, I've got issue number 1. Red Sonja, the she-devil with a sword, issue number 7. She is a favorite of mine. If you haven't seen any of my past videos, especially my my Dynamite comics, I have a couple comics with her on the cover, and I had them graded too. Drawn by Arthur Sudam, as a matter of fact. Guy famous for the Marvel Zombies. He draws the female form exquisitely. Maybe not even draws, he paints it, and they're just beautiful. If you have only seen his zombie stuff, you're missing out. I'm telling you right now. That man is extremely talented. Anyhow, she is a favorite character of mine, and I am a little behind the times. I am a little behind the 8 ball trying to catch up with her stuff. I do have her first appearance in Conan, but and a few of her Dynamite appearances, but I'm trying to fill in the gaps. So when I found issue number 7 in the dollar bin, I grabbed it. The New Universe, Kickers Incorporated, number 1. First appearance of Kickers. Now, is this worth any money? No. Does it belong in the dollar bin? Probably, but it's still a first appearance. It's a key book. There's no telling that, you know what, 10 years down the road, there won't be a Kickers movie. I mean, the rate we're going, there very well could be. So, I'm not going to leave a key issue in the dollar bin. I don't care. I don't care if it was good or bad. I'm going to get it. For $1? What the hell do I have to lose? Same with Starbrand. Starbrand, number 1. Starbrand actually has shown up in recent Avengers issues in the past few years. And it's drawn by John Romita Jr., for crying out loud. So, I mean, there is definitely potential in that comic, so why would I leave it in the dollar bin? I'm going to grab it. Cyforce, number 1. First appearance of Cyforce. New Universe. Do I think there's going to be a Cyforce movie in the near future? No, I'm not. No. But, you know what? I'm not a fortune teller. I don't know. There could be. And for $1? Why the hell not? Spitfire, number 1. First appearance of Spitfire. Am I going to leave that in the dollar bin? No. I'm going to get it. Why? First appearance of Spitfire. Come on. Are you following along here? Do you know where I'm going? Come on. Okay. Dakota North, number 1. First appearance of Dakota North. Written by Larry Hama, the same guy that did those G.I. Joe comics I was talking about earlier. Am I going to leave that in the dollar bin? No! I'm going to get it. It's only $1. What do I have to lose? Incredible Hulk Annual number 10. Now, this is not a key issue, but I like the Hulk. I like Captain Universe. I want to read it. Nothing wrong with that, right? For $1, where can I go wrong? Marvel Team-Up, Spider-Man and the Ghost Rider. Number 91. I grabbed this because I didn't have it already. It's as simple as that. Marvel Team-Up, starring the Hulk and Spider-Woman. Number 97. I grabbed this because I didn't have it already. And because this is one of the few Marvel team-ups that doesn't actually have Spider-Man in it. Which is a little weird, you know? So, anyhow, I didn't have it in my collection, so I grabbed it. Marvel Team-Up, starring Spider-Man and the Fantastic Four, number 100. Grabbed it because I didn't have it. Marvel Team-Up, starring Spider-Man and the Jack of Hearts, number 134. Again, grabbed it because I didn't already have it. And I believe that's it, gang. So, for the first time in a long time, I got to film a comic book haul. And I hope you guys enjoyed. If you like this video, check out my channel. If you like what you see there, then please subscribe. As always, thanks for watching. And if you have any comments or suggestions or just want to chime in with your 2 cents, feel free to leave a comment. I love to read comments. I love to respond to comments. I love to interact with the people that watch my videos. It's why I'm doing this. So please, by all means, let me know what you like. And this has been AV. Take care.